Girl, like what's going on? Oh, are we live? Anyway, I got an attitude. Nah, just playing. I was about to, but I was like, no, girl. It's not even worth it. Because it gets to a certain point where you just got to laugh, girl. Okay, so I worked the weekend concert. Most of you all know I worked the weekend concert, girl. For those of you who don't know, hi, I'm Joshua Bloke. I'm an event bartender. Um, Hi, sweetie. You got a heart me? Y'all were looking for 13 heart meets. Y'all were at 35 heart meets. Send a heart me, claim your points. Keep me in the game, girl. Like EA Sports, girl. So I get to work, girl. I already got to wait in line to get my bar placement, girl. So I'm already like, okay, it's going to be a good day. You know, I like to set the mood. I start every day. I try my best to start every day like, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Oh my God, today's going to be fabulous. You know, whatever. Especially if I done ran that day, girl. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I get placed in the new club bar. That's all the way at the top on the 300 level. Now, that's the bar that I worked for the Beyonce concert, y'all. Y'all remember? I was raving about it. I was raving about it, honey. Because I kind of wanted to see the Beyonce concert. No shade. I didn't have that same feeling tonight. Right? I mean, I do love The Weeknd. I love the songs. I love the music. His artistry. Love it. To the floor, to the boots, to the ground. This is that fresh apple juice that I had made, y'all. If y'all remember. But when I tell you, when the show started, I'm sorry, when the doors open at 5 o'clock, baby, you could have, Lil Nas X could have walked, could have ran that entire stadium the way he did LA. And he would have been fine, girl. Y'all know I love Lil Nas X. We just, we got to talk about the things. So we just standing around like this. Oh, wait, y'all. I'm missing a huge part of the story. The story. So I walk into work and I get placed at a club bar downstairs. But the gag is there's two sides and they put 8 bartenders on each side. So I was already like, okay, I accept it, Miss Thing. It may not be what I thought it was gonna be because we're all gonna be fighting for guests. We're all gonna be fighting for money. We're all gonna be fighting for, the people to come to us. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, Carla says, why do people think it's cute to smack and eat? The same way people think it's cute to comment with no profile picture, but got so much to say. I love your confidence. You see, you have a confidence too. So you get it. You get it, sweetie. Okay. Consider that strike one. Are you enjoying your stay here? Be careful. You're about to get redacted from the live, bitch. Okay. Hey, Maddie. Girl, today's not the day, girl. The girls are gonna get packed up today. You're gonna get packed up. Come here, try to be funny if you want to, baby. There's only one comedian on here, and he's on stage. Thanks. So I was like, okay, we may not make the coinish that I thought I was gonna make. That's okay. Because when you think The Weeknd, right, you're like, what kind of crowd does he bring out? right? The Tic Tac girlies. You know what I mean. The Tic Tac girlies, the girls who pop the Tic Tacs, honey. The, the ravers, the people, the alternative girls. Right. Do you have any advice for the younger generation? Close your mouth and listen when people are talking and let them finish what they're saying. We'll get to that, okay? Just stay tuned, okay? Give me a follow. Send a heart me. Let me get through the story. Right, girl, but she's obsessed, Maddie. It's okay. We'll let her slide. I need some more spaghetti. Javier, can you go make me some more spaghetti before I take you in that room? Chat. Anyway, this little production this is. Oh no, sorry. He got promoted. I forgot. Oh my gosh! Hi, Michelle. Hi, please, May. Hi, Kenneth. How is everyone doing? Hey, everybody. Okay. Not you got him working this late. Yeah, he's working all right, baby. So I'm like, girl, I've already accepted my fate, like, girl, whatever. So I get a phone call from the manager who works at the bar upstairs, and he's like, what am I protesting? Excuse me, girl, we're not protesting, baby. We telling stories. I'm gonna sing Michelle. Yes, thank you, Bookie. It's right there. Thank you. I look forward to it. Okay, I'm looking for it. Okay, I'm gonna give you the evening. Y'all are so funny. He's like, "Hey, Joshua." I'm like, "Hi." He's like, "Do you mind coming all the way upstairs?" And because whatever. I'd rather have you up here. And I was like, "Well, that all depends. How many bartenders are up there?" Because that's what it's dependent upon. Because they got 17 of us down here. And he's like, "Well, it's only 3 bartenders right now." And I was like, "I'm on my way." So I'm like, "All right, bye, y'all. I'm gonna go, girl. Have fun fighting for some change, girl." Giving very much that, right? Thank you, Michelle. Bo, how you doing? Are you enjoying your stay here at the Joshua Bloke Show? Because you're in jeopardy of getting redacted from the live. Okay? There's only one performer here tonight. Okay? And you're looking at him. Right. So, anyways, y'all. I used to want to be a bartender. So you still can, baby. I wanted to look. I'm so glad I did. It's honestly, I'm so glad. I'm glad. Happy Tuesday, Neferetti girl. That's okay, baby. Neferetti, you just can't get these days of the week together, can you? That's okay, baby. So I go up there, and it's indeed 3 bartenders, and I'm like, okay, now we're cooking. So I'm like, okay, we finna make some coin. Honey. I said, hey, I'm doing, girl. We finna make some coin, girl. We finna make some coin, girl. And then the doors open. And it was like, oh, hey. Oh, the restroom? Yeah, the restroom's right over there. Hi, how are you? Oh, just a bottle of water? Okay, we got some cocktail. Oh, okay, just the water. Okay, you're gonna come back. Okay, got it. Oh, hi. A Sprite? Did you want to put some tequila in that Sprite? No, just a Sprite? Okay, well, you're actually gonna get it from that room. We just got cocktails at the bar, sweetie. Thanks. It's just, it was giving very much that. Reverend, thank you so much for the follow. Do you have a heart meet as well? We're looking for 100 heart meets. We're currently standing at 35. Road to 100 heart meets. Thank you so much. Full speed ahead, August. Girl. Caramel honey. Then an hour went by. Then 2 hours went by. You know, Playboy Cardi is supposed to open the show. So it got, oh, thank you so much for the heartbeats, hooray! We're at 36 heartbeats. Thank you so much. Does he know he has earrings in? I have earrings? Oh my gosh. Thank you. I forgot they were in there. Child, anyways, you all. Hi, Joshua. How are you doing? Anthony, I'm doing marvelous. I'm doing marvelous now. I need to go get the rest of the spaghetti that's in here, girl, because it's been in there since Monday night, girl. It's time for me to wrap that spaghetti up tonight. Were you 8 before 7? More like 9. Hi, Bria. Bria, thank you so much for the follow. Do you have a heart meet? Road to 100 heart meets. We're at 36. We need like 64 more. Okay. Rena, thank you so much. So, you know, 2 hours go by, 3 hours go by. Playboy Cardi finally comes on stage. And it's nothing but people who are underage. It's people coming up to the bar with fake IDs. So the people who want drinks have fake IDs. And I'm like, Josh, don't do it. But I swear I was this. Yeah, they almost got me. I was like, no, I can't, 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 I can't. And with this one guy, he came up. Okay, and we got restricted. What else is gonna happen, TikTok? What else are we gonna do today? Okay, let's at least look at the reason. How am I directing people off of the platform? I never mentioned any other platform ever in my verbiage. Let me finish my story and fix my spaghetti, and then we'll restart the live. Actually, I don't even. You really want me to be honest, y'all? I really don't give a fuck tonight. We restricted. Let's act restricted. It's mother time. Okay, Fave, how you doing, niece? Oh my gosh, Khalif. Do not tell me. I still have to watch the episode from yesterday. Because it came out today, right? It came out on Thursday. Yeah, we're going to watch. I think I might watch that by myself. Because, you know, my mood, girl. I'm just trying to come on here and, you know, I'm just trying to get on, meet my quota. You meet my quota and get off, girl. Okay. Yeah, not tonight. TikTok do too much sometimes. Yeah, I'm not resetting tonight, baby. You want to restrict me? Let's get restricted. Okay, let's get restricted, girl. Girl, let me stop before they pack me up for real. So, I'm like, dang. And then the people that were getting their beverages weren't tipping, and I was like, oh, it's giving that. It's giving that Playboy Cardi. It's giving that Abel. Really? You hate the live HOH comp? Oh, it's going on right now? Oh, it must be the wall, huh? No, the wall is after jury, no? No, it must be the wall. You can tell me what competition it is. Either that or when they're holding the button. They all have to keep their hand on that button. They only do those are the ones that last a long time. Oh my gosh, Wayne, hi. Y'all, once again, oh my gosh. Wow. BB, thank you for tapping the screen. Y'all, we're at 6.2K taps. That is, oh my gosh. Thank you for, I really do feel validated. Oh my gosh. Thank you. We're also looking for 100 heart meets, y'all. We're currently standing at 36. If you haven't sent a heart meet, please consider. It's just the cost of a penny. cost of a coin, a rose, or whatever. Wayne, thank you so much. A heart meat is equivalent to a rose if you're interested in that as well. Thank you. At 37 heart meats. Yes. We getting those heart meats back up, girl. Can't nobody say nothing about them heart meats to me. You can't say nothing to me. We getting our heart meats over here. I'm watching it on the phone. I want to be the first to know who the new what competition is it, Khalif? Um, girl, I don't know. I might restart Caramel so we can get the new girls in here. Let me see. Let me reach the 25-minute threshold. I'm gonna finish telling y'all this story. That way we can come back on and I'll have a new bowl of spaghetti and we can tell you another story. How's that sound? For another 25 minutes, and then I'm gonna get my ass off of here. Now you all don't get to have a break, honey. You get to keep watching me. Okay? Are you okay with that? Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Um, so I don't recognize any of the music from Playboy Cardi said. I'm just sitting there. And then the weekend comes on stage, and I'm like, okay, well, at least I get to watch the show. And man, it's like after I witnessed Beyonce, I was just, I don't know. It was inspiring. Don't get me like, please don't get me wrong. That stadium was full, sold out, packed, you know, because I can see, like, being that high up, I can see the entire stadium. I can see the stage, the shape. I can see the screens and everything. Like, I can see everything, a bird's eye view. Like, my area is not packed, right? Because it's like the 800 level missing. I'm exaggerating. But, like, it's like, girl, it's in the sky, girl. So I'm like, wow, this is so inspiring. Like, do you ever think about that? And then I'll leave after this point. I'll reset after this point. I mean, oh wait, hold on. Okay, sorry, I thought my appeal was approved, and it's not that caramel diamond. I think it's. I don't know. I don't really have a huge connection with the weekend. I should because, like I said, I do enjoy his music. Um, I enjoy his sound, his artistry, and just it's very. I like it. I really do. I really, really, really do. Um, I think it was just the energy from some of the members of the audience that I was experiencing that were coming up. This one guy in particular. Okay, after this story, no, I'll tell that story on the reset so y'all can come back because that y'all have to be here for that one. That was gonna require another 25 minutes or maybe 10. Um, but it was just like negative energy, just very much low, 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 like very low energy. And, it could be, everybody taking their Tic Tacs and, trying to mix their Tic Tacs with stuff and being too intoxicated to order. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's a difference between being too intoxicated to take care of yourself or being and being intoxicated and having fun. It's completely different vibe. Like, you know how some people get angry when they overconsume, and then some people get super duper fun and happy when they overconsume. Yes, music is different when you actually connect. When I went to a Tyga concert, concert. Mm. when he was popping. The energy was great. After that, years later, I saw another artist perform, and the crowd energy was dark. Yeah, and I think it was that. Not no shade, because I don't know him, you know, but I think that's what it was. The energy. I mean, the energy. The Weeknd. He got some good energy, and I, like I said, I did have that inspiration. Not like I don't think anybody will have that, other than Mariah. For me, is that level of. It's just that level of stardom. Not saying that The Weeknd isn't a star. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know. I hopefully y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, I connected with him, and yes, I was inspired. Um, but that Miss Beyonce girl, when she was on there, and the reason why I'm comparing the two experiences is because they happen right after the other for me, per se, being in the same spot, the same area, the same bar, and being able to witness the concerts and in its entirety. It's just, it's like, girl, you're really comparing the apple to oranges, Miss Dane. Like, it's no, like, there's just no way. There is just no way. There's just no way. There's no way. And like, he had no costume change. I'm not. You know what I'm saying. You're like, I get it. Like, you don't have to have that. But after seeing Beyonce HR clothes a dozen times, with hardly any breaks in between, it's just like, girl, y'all need to give us more, baby. At least one. At least give us one ensemble change, girl. I love The Weeknd, but Party Next Door holds a deeper connection with me. I've never gotten into P&D. It sounds like a fun job, just a bunch of different energy. Um, Sometimes. And this is a full circle moment for me, and then I'll reset after this. There was a lady who came up, amazing energy. Um, and she was so excited and so happy. She was a mom, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, my daughter's got me this ticket for my birthday." I mean, she only said that because I was like, "Oh my gosh, happy birthday!" Because I looked at her ID and I saw it was her birthday, and she was like, "Thank you, my daughter's got me this ticket as a gift for my birthday. Isn't that something?" Like, that is so awesome. She was like, "Wow, this must be a fun job, huh?" And I said, sometimes it is." And I was like, "Hopefully tonight will be one of those times." And she was like, "Yeah, I hope so too." And then she was like, "Well, all right, whatever." And I was like, "Okay, well, y'all have such a great time, girl. Y'all, get into it, girl. Get into the things, honey." And they left with really good energy. And I never saw them again for the rest of the night. So I don't know. I think it would have put me in a different headspace if I saw them again or whatever. I used to go to places thinking it was a fun job until I applied. Girl, you never know what happens behind those closed doors, honey. You got to ask the employees. Now, stadium bartending, event bartending in general, sweetie, if you're already in the industry and you're serving or a bartender in a restaurant, I highly recommend you get at least one or two event bartending or event serving jobs or whatever, and slowly make your way out of that. Because typically, unless you want to own your own restaurant, own your own bar, and that's like the next step for you, for, when you make your business plan, like that's what you're trying to do, then I suggest you stay in that environment and, grow yourself within the company. Become the manager, become the bar manager, try to get to corporate, so you can have that under your belt when you start your own restaurant or when you're trying to apply for the loans and stuff. They see that you have the experience and everything. But if you're not trying to do that, which is a majority of the people in the hospitality industry, the service industry, um, you're mainly doing it for the flexibility on top of the income. So I recommend getting into the events because they offer you more flexibility to do things like this, to do creative stuff, to you know, do auditions and stuff like last minute. They're usually really, really flexible with stuff like that, like calling out the same day or switching things around when you get a last minute audition, like I just did. Miss Thing coming up in September. I am auditioning for Ensemble for Lion King National Tour. Um, but I'm going to get okay. All right, we're gonna reset because if I don't reset, I'm gonna keep talking and we're gonna get past the time. I'm gonna reset. Y'all give me 3 minutes. I'll come back at 1:35 Eastern Standard Time, okay? I'm not going to do my sign off because y'all are all coming back. I have to tell you the story about the guy I had to cut off tonight. I have to tell you about the audition. I have to tell you, okay, all right? So come right back. 3 minutes, honey, 3 minutes. And you all, since you all are still here, I'm just going to go make my bowl of spaghetti. If you're watching the rerun, the playback, girl, I guess just stay tuned, girl, because I'm not resetting it. And I also need to update my title, so I'm glad that happened. So, Joshy after dog, honey. Joshy after dog, honey. He's after dog, girl. After dog. Yes. Joshua Bloke on all platforms, darling. All right, let's finish up the rest of this spaghetti, girl. Let's finish up the rest of the spaghetti. I'm so ready to go to the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna run my 3 miles tomorrow. I'm gonna write some skits while I'm at work because we're about to do some collaborations, honey. I can't wait. It's so exciting. It's so fun. Like I get to do this, and I understand it's not paying much now, hardly anything. If you really want me to be honest, the bulk of my income from creating comes from background acting and from the few pennies I make on TikTok Live, girl. And granted, I'm thankful because there was a time where none of that was happening, and I wish that it was. So I'm thankful that I'm at a place where it is actually, those things are happening, and it's going to eventually get to a point where this is my full-time job, and I know it will. And I know it will because I'm not stopping until it does. And that's really the key to doing this. It really is. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy. There are days where I just don't feel like getting on live. There are days where I don't feel like rolling out of bed. There are days I don't feel like doing this, but you have to keep going. If you're watching this, whoever, I don't know. I just feel like I have to say this right now. Don't stop. I am living proof that if you keep going, things will eventually work out. No, I don't have 1 million subscribers, but I know I will. I know I will. And it's going to happen much sooner than I believe it is. I know it will. So just keep going. I implore you to keep going. Don't stop. They call you delusional, girl. So well. So be it, girl. Let them do it. Let them call you delusional, girl. The delusional diva. I've said that so many times. Like, yes, I'm the delusional diva, baby. That's me. But I'd rather sell myself long than sell myself short, Miss Thing. I'd rather sell myself long than sell myself short. And y'all, I'm going to do a lot of repeating because I have to say it again to TikTok while the room is warming back up because I have to reset the live on TikTok. So I'm going to say all of this stuff again. Well, most of it. All right. We're back. Oh, it's hot. Okay. Ooh. Woof. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all. We back, bro. Hold on. They just got on here, y'all. Bear with me. I'm stirring up my spaghetti. It just came out the microwave, bro. Hold on. I'm stirring up my spaghetti. Y'all, I was telling them over here, I'd rather sell myself long than sell myself short, honey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna get off here at 2 o'clock. I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm gonna wake up and go to the gym. Caramel Diamond, thank you for coming back. I was telling them over here about this career I'm pursuing. Be delusional. They call me the delusional diva, honey. And I was just saying, girl, I'd rather sell myself long than sell myself short, girl. Girl, I know where I'm at right now. And I know where I'm at. Okay? I know where I'm at right now, and I know where I'm at. Not where I'm going to be. I know where I'm at. I get it. I've seen it. I've seen it. But yeah, girl, there's a little conflict coming up for this Lion King audition. There's a baseball game that I'm already scheduled for. And I wanted to go into this audition because it's for ensemble. It's for a national tour. I have no national tour experience. Hardly any theater experience. I understand. I'm probably not going to get picked. And I'm going in there with that mindset. I'm not going in there with the mindset of, I'm coming here to get chosen. I'm coming up in here to learn. This is the top of the top. It's a Disney production. Redemption, no. I'm sleeping there with a very full house. Because nothing is bigger than my ego. I'm going in there to learn. I'm going in there to network. I'm going in there to see what the other girls are doing. Meet the girls. See what girls I know. That's where I'm going. So yeah, I might miss out on a little money. But I'm getting knowledge. And for those of you who don't know, knowledge is worth more than instant gratification. Knowledge is worth way more than instant gratification. Because once you know how to do something, you can do something else better. Yes, Marina, I had to restart, girl. Somebody was being a hater gator. Thank you for coming back. Robert, thank you so much for the follow. Y'all, do you have a heart me, baby? Please consider sending a heart me. I don't know how we dropped down to 34 heart me's when we were just at 37. But y'all, please claim your points. Send your heart me's and claim your points. Halo, hi. Josh, I saw you on live today. I was at work, so I couldn't say anything, or much. But I'm so excited to see you on live. I can't wait to see more of you. Congratulations, and thank you for the heart me. Y'all were at 719 taps on the screen. I appreciate you. We did have to reset. We're going to try to get to 5K before the end of the live. Yes. And next time, or hopefully the next time you get on, I'll be able to interact a lot more. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm not going in saying I booked it like I normally do. I'm going in there to learn. So when I see these girls switch up and down the audition room, you know, flipping in circles, all nervous and everything. I'm just gonna be chilling because I'm like, girl, I'm not here to book the part. I'm here to learn. So I'm gonna go in there and read my lines, sing my song, and go home. Y'all not picking me, girl. I know. I'm here. Hey, how you doing? I'm Joshua Blow, girl. Yeah, girl. Ensemble. That's the role. You know what's gonna be crazy? The time where I don't try as hard, they'll be like, you know what? We actually want to see you again. And I'm gonna say, no. Scary movie fan. Hey, you excited for the new movie that's coming? You just might see somebody you know. How you doing? Uh, hey, girl. Girl, we was talking about my day, girl. Oh no, we can run. We can, yeah, we can run. Um, we just had to reset, girl. We just had to reset ourselves, honey, because somebody was being a hater gator. Y'all tap the screen, roses if you can. Your first gift is gonna be worth times 3. So send big that first lot. Who said hi? Josh, thank you so much. Y'all, we're also looking for 9 more heart meets this live. If anyone's interested, Faith, thank you so much. Girl, my niece came over to your live only because I had reset my live. Well, it's a Chipotle spaghetti that I had made on Monday. Josh, thank you so much. Faith, thank you so much. Caramel Diamond, I see you tapping. Thank you so much. Everyone tapping. Thank you. Everyone silently watching. Thank you. Um. Oh, you talking about full speed ahead orgy? Girl, because we haven't. Faith, thank you. Josh, thank you. Girl, I had to cut somebody off, girl. And it was slow. Y'all. Josh, thank you. Faith, thank you. Y'all, I was working. So your side doesn't know this. I was working the weekend concert. I was over in the exclusive lounge. You know, the same one I worked in for the Beyonce concert the last 2 nights. Y'all, we need 2 roses from 2 people. If anyone is interested, I would greatly appreciate it. You see what they try to do, even the score. One of my girls need to swoop in and get this. Thank you so much, Josh. One more, y'all. One more rose. One more rose. One of my girls. One of my diehard Dolphins. One more rose from one more person. One of my diehard Dolphins. That's okay. Everybody who didn't send anything is getting blocked. No, I'm just kidding. Um. So it was the exclusive lounge. Faith, thank you, Josh. Thank you. It was that exclusive lounge, the same one I worked the last 2 nights for Beyonce, and I wasn't as excited because I mean I do love the weekend, but I wasn't like, oh my god, I need to see it like I was with Beyonce. Huh? Oh, I don't. I'm actually not sure, but I do enjoy his music. Yeah. But anyway, so the guy comes up to the bar, um, the first time and ordered two beers. Josh, thank you so much. Stace, thank you so much, girl. You were late for work yesterday, huh? That's okay, baby. um, he ordered 2 beers with another guy. First of all, it was so many underage people on. I was this close because it was so slow up there in the club. I was this close to taking those fake IDs, honey, and taking their money, but I didn't. Yes, honey. Girl, yeah, girl, cause they got this, they got that girl. They bring the ID up in the picture, like it's very apparent. Like they zoomed all the way in, girl. Hold on, they zoomed in like this on the ID, girl. And I said, sweetie, I don't think I can take this. You know, instead of confiscating their, you know, their material, because I understand, girl, you know, girl, come on, you know, live a little bit. You know, I understand, but I'm not about to be the girl to slip up. So I was just like, girl, I can't take this. And one of the guys was just like, why? And I said, now you know why I can't take this ID. I said, and I'm gonna tell you what's wrong. I said, and I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with it before you try to use it again. You need to. I said, you need to change this picture. And he said, what? It's me though. I said, oh, okay. You want me to call APD over here and ask them to verify it for us? And he said, no, no, no. I said, okay then. See you later, sweetie. Josh, it was girl. They was doing it like this. It was just nostril and pupil. So no, no, no. The other guy. So it was another guy that came in. After all that happened, I was just talking about another something else. Josh, thank you so much. Y'all, snipe. Josh, thank you so much. Thank you for trying. Thank you. Hold on one second. Oh my gosh, big MVP to Josh. Halo, thank you so much. Fave, thank you, Stacy and Caramel Diamond. Thank you so much. Everyone else who was just watching, thank you anyway, because you do contribute whether you participate or not. So, thanks. Uh, Hey, D man, what you laughing at, child? I see you tap the screen until just now. Should have had me come in and bring in the win. Okay, you want to run one more? Child, thank you so much. So good. All right, girl. Well, you have a great night, honey. Love you too. Um, sorry about that, y'all. My girl was calling. I know I pick up when my girl calling. All right. So the guy had to cut off because I know some of you came back for that story. Hold on one. Where's my playback device? La Cianaga. Why is this sticker moving around? I need to hire. I'm hiring new staff. Yeah, I know you over there laughing, baby, but I'm not joking. I'm not joking, bitch. I need to hire some new staff. Okay, so the sticker's not even on here. Yeah, why is the sticker so far over? This is the stuff I be talking about. You need to pay attention to those minute details. No, baby, La Cianaga, like California, baby, La Cianaga, LAC. Um. Okay, so the guy comes up. They order 2 beers, and I'm like, okay, do you have your ID? So I look at the other guys. I look at one of the guys' IDs. He's good to go. I look at the other guy's ID. No, no, no. He looks. I look at him and I'm like, do you have your ID, sir? He's like, oh, you need to see my ID. What? Huh? Isn't that the first thing I said? Yeah, I need to see your ID. But instead of saying all of that, because you know we can't say that. I mean, we can. It was giving very much. Yes, sir. I need to see your ID too. So he said, I don't have it. And I said, oh, okay. Well, just one beer for you then? He said, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. So he reaches in his raggedy ass wallet and pulls out his ID. But he pulls one of these on top of the bar. Sorry, let me do it. Let me do that again for those who missed it. Greg, thank you so much for the rose. Cindy, thank you for the follow. Y'all, we are looking for heart meets. We're at 35 heart meets, road to 100 heart meets. I know we can do it. Hi, baby. How you doing? Let me do another. Let me do that for you again. He said, "Here you go, right on top of the bar." So I'm already debating on whether or not I want to pick up the card, pick up his identification card, and and like what I'm gonna do. Like I'm just thinking about like the different scenarios. Like Josh, how do you want to do this? Because it's already slow. You're already not making no money. What do you want to do? So I decided to just leave it where he had it, shine the light over and see, okay, all right, that's his ID, got it. I was like, you can pick that back up, sir. All right, 2 beers coming up. He takes out his credit card. Y'all, and I'm not, you would think I'm exaggerating, but the way this phone is bouncing is the way that card was bouncing because it was so light. Miss Thing, it's the way these cars were bouncing on top of the bar. Fave, actually, the only bottle I would be picking up would be empty because at this particular bar, all the liquor is inside of a machine where you press the button, and like we don't have to deal with bottles. You just press the button to dispense the liquor, and it it pours the perfect amount that's supposed to go in the drink. So yeah, I don't touch bottles at that particular bar. But I'm like, you're actually gonna pick that card up too, and you're actually going to do the honors because we can't handle credit cards. Why are you throwing stuff at me? You know? And so he's already like 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 I don't know, like this is getting him aroused or something, you would think. Like treating people this way. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do you one better. So, after the payment was processed or whatever, of course he didn't tip. So I'm thankful that I didn't go the extra mile for anything. Um, oh baby, I didn't touch that card. I didn't touch any of the cards he decided to try to play horseshoes with Miss Thing. When he circled back around to the bar, he slurred a little too girl, this is why you gotta watch. You gotta watch it. He slurred a little too much for me. And he was a little too snappy. And I said, you know what, sir? I'm cutting you off. And the weekend had just got on stage, honey. Those are the words you never want to hear if you've been drinking and the event just got started, Miss Thing. You do not want to hear that phrase. It's like people get mad before they go in public just to take it. Right. I think he wanted to see what he get away with, but he came to the right bitch. I said, you know what, sir? I'm cutting you off. You're cut off. He was like, wait, please, just one more. And so it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands now. It's out of my hands. When we cut somebody off, we can't cut them back on. It's like cutting a piece of paper or cutting a ribbon. Like once it's cut, it's cut. So I'm looking at the bartenders like I'm looking at them on the other side like, and the bar's on the other side. So I made sure I switched across that club and thing to the other side, girl. Excuse me. Boy, no, stop. I'm at work. Girl, I switched to the other side, honey. I said, hey, to the other bartenders, the other two bartenders on the other side. I said, it's 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 a boy walking around. He's extremely intoxicated. He's wearing this, in this. Black shirt, red logo. He's got black hair. He's Hispanic, honey. And he's cut off. Don't serve him. And I switch right back to my bar. Hey, girl. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, baby, we still open. Come on. Girl, I get to my bar. I'm like, oh, step aside, sir. If somebody wants to order a drink. He wanted to make an enemy, and that's exactly right. If you hoes is my enemy. You hoes ain't my friend. You hoes is my enemies. Okay. The cough makes him so mad. Wait, did he get a good view of the weekend? Yeah, I guess so, girl. On the 300, all the way at the 300 level, I guess, in the nosebleed. He wanted to make sure he wanted to make sure he got an embassy. That's why you don't be rude in public or at all. The acting is so aggy. Being rude to a worker is so corny. Working world. Right, you ain't my friend. You hoes is my enemies. Girl. So I was like, step aside, sir. Somebody wants to order a drink. And I saw him go to people like and try to like order, I don't know, like order through them, but none of them was having it. Right after that happened, two more girls came up to the bar who I already served, and they were just like, I saw them going like, very much that. And I said, do we have a problem here? Do I have to go get security? Are you okay? And I was so ready. I was so ready. I wanted her to say yes, so bad, because Miss Thane, the concert just started and you just wasted your money because now you have to be escorted off the premises. But she was like, no, everything's fine. And I was like, you sure, ma'am? Are you sure? Just say the word, ma'am. Ma'am. Are you okay? It's okay if you're not okay. You can say you're not okay if you're not okay. I will get this addressed. But it was very much like, nah, we just want the same thing. And and as I was pouring, I was like, how you cut off before the main event? Acting like this. Acting like this. So they ordered their stuff or whatever, boo, boo, boo. When I tell you throughout this event, Troy, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you. Don't forget to claim those points, everyone. If you have any points right here, click this and claim all of those points, okay? That way your membership stays active. That it's more for you. No, thank y'all so much. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for 3.2K taps. It is 2:00, so I'll finish the story and pack myself up, honey. Oh, girl, we still got the spaghetti over here. Throughout the event, he just kept. Did he eventually? No. He just kept coming up because I started to feel bad, and that's why I hate being. No, I love being a great person. I'm not even gonna say that. I started to feel bad. So the next time he came up to the bar, because he kept coming up like, please, like, just. And I was like, I said, here, girl, here. I said, here, girl, here. I said, here, huh? Here, damn, here. He said, water? I said, oh, what else would you be asking for when I cut you off? You don't remember that? Huh, sir? You don't remember? What else would you be asking me for? Here you go. Never took the water. And I'm like, okay, well, shit, what do you want me to do? I don't know what you want me to do. You're cut off, bird. You're cut off. Not that's how I had my kids water when they keep begging, huh? Damn. Aggravating here. Mm. 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 Oh well. Right. Mm-hmm. He learned his lesson. I hope he learned his lesson. If his mama couldn't do it, what makes me think you can train them on to be a man. It's too late. Hi, Logan. Logan, the line leader. The legendary Logan, honey. Hey. We were talking about me working the weekend concert. You're going to have to watch the rerun. I know you don't want to, but it's a pretty good story. I had to cut somebody off. I talked about how I got into the exclusive club lounge where I was just bartending. It's a really good one. So, rewind rewind the live show and watch the rerun, okay? Um, and on that note, y'all, you can't train annoyed to be a man. No, seriously. Um, all right, I'll leave y'all with this little tidbit, honey, because we were in the space of the auditions and the things. What are you waiting on, baby? Start that business. Start that business. Send the collab proposal. Y'all are about to see a lot of things very soon, Miss Thing. I have so much in the works. I'm so happy. None of it ain't got nothing to do with that podcast, Caramel Diamond. So don't get your hopes up. But no, I promise. The podcast is still in my brain. I promise. It's a lot. And I tell you every time you ask it, well, almost every time you ask about it, season 2 is completely written. It's not like I have to write it. It's completely written. I just have to record the episodes. I'm trying to come to a decision on whether I want to audio only or video and audio. And I'm leaning more towards video and audio. But please understand, all of the ad libs within the audio, I want to keep those. So that's kind of hard to incorporate in a video format, right? I would need like 5 tetrabytes of data, Miss Thing. Y'all know how much a tetrabyte of data costs? One of those little tetrabyte drives? It's actually, I'm going to end up writing it off anyway. It's not like it's, I just need to do it. That's it. That's it. One of these days coming up, actually. I want to say those first 2 weeks in November are usually pretty slow for me. But then after I get through them, oh, Miss Thing. Y'all gonna see Joshy sweat, Miss Thing. Just a tad. Just a tad. Because that first half of winter is a really busy time for your girl. The events. I'm going to do a disappearing activist thing. I'm going to try not to. But it's a lot of late night, early mornings, cold, freezing temperatures, running out in the cold, exercising out in the cold. It's a lot. And then having to be out in those events, out in the cold, I'm gonna be pissed. I already know I'm gonna have an attitude. I'm gonna come home and be like, what, Camel Diamond? What? What? No, it ain't coming. The podcast, like, I canceled the podcast. Actually, and I'm gonna delete all the episodes right now. No, but girl, I see them already. When thank you. I'm so incredibly grateful. Because when I can see them already, I just know it's going to be a very prosperous time. And I think that's the time where I need to go harder because my income can prosper with working for someone else. But I go to school in the cold. Good luck. Where you live in Alaska? Um, um, but I need this to prosper. I want this more than I want that. If I had to choose, but hold on, let me think about it. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm playing. No, seriously. If I had to choose between making minimum wage doing this shit and hold on. What am I about to say? What are you about to say, Josh? What are you about to say? Gosh. What are you about to say? Nah. Never mind. I can be a statement girl because it'll be a bull-faced lie, girl. Not Wyoming. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Missouri, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Dakota, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. Literally the very last one. Thank you for that, Logan. Thank you. And on that note, David, you know what? I actually will shut my mouth. Anything you desire can and will happen for if you work for it. If you're breathing, y'all, it's still possible. Okay? And I really do mean that. Riddick, I'm about to get a wife. You joined too late, Bookie. You joined too late. But go ahead and sing your heart me while I stay here. I'm just playing. You don't have to do that. I'm just playing. You don't have to. Thank you. Now it sounds like Rafiki on you from Lion King. All right, y'all. Anything you desire, Kevin, my favorite Squirtle. I'm signing off. Okay. Love you down to the floor. Anything you desire can and will happen for if you work for it. If you breathe in, it's still possible. And always, always, always be the light when the sun isn't present. And I'm not just talking about the weather, baby. I love you. I love you. I love you down to the ground, to the floor, to the boots. I love you down to the ground, to the floor, to the boots. And I will see you next time. And I will see you next time. Sorry, I have to do both. We can do better.